Hello, people, and welcome to watch the final, the fourth and final quarterfinals match of the Carcassonne Champions League second season. This will be battled with amongst Alexei LV, so Alexei Pegushev, one of the absolutely best players in the world without a question, and a undoubtedly also one of the best players in the world, RabbitRain, who has achieved also the previous world record and also is now the well the proud owner of the second highest elo ever on Board Game Arena in Carcassonne of 886, whilst Alexei holds the first position with 894. This is of course peak elo and not current, but for CCL, Alexei was on 2024 in the top 4 as well, and he has the chance to make that trick happen again, which would be pretty convincing. RabbitRain, I don't believe was on in the in the earlier season, but has certainly done well on this one. Won his group, Group H, I believe, with 4 wins, 1 loss, and was launched to the round of 16, where he beat Bogdan Kurkan with a stellar 2-0 score, and now as a reward for that, he gets to face Alexei on the quarterfinals. Alexei also finished at the top of his group, winning all of his matches with 10 games won, 3 games lost, and no matches lost whatsoever. Also took care of Leo da Vinci with a 2-0 score, so no questions asked there. But what is interesting though is that RabbitRain is currently the only player who has managed to beat Alexei in any shape or form in a CCL this season, as RabbitRain was the player who who beat Alexei in the CCL qualifiers in a double elimination bracket, and knocked Alexei to the losers bracket, whilst RabbitRain took a clean winners bracket victory. So he has managed to do the miracle once. Question is, can he do it again in a best of 5? And as a matter of fact, Alexei speaking yesterday that if both players agree, they can indeed use a 15-minute time format. So that is exactly what these players have done. 15 minutes in both players' clocks instead of the usual normal speed slow time format. So let's see how that's gonna go. RabbitRain, as the starting player, gets to start with a Road Monastery and with an extender on top of that, whilst Alexei takes some quick city cap points, 4 points for the first city, and gets to start another city with another vanilla tile. Also monastery for Alexei should be quite a great position for Alexei, though not a significant advantage yet, but I would say that I certainly do prefer yellow's position here. Now, question for Alexei. I think we will see stacking. Actually, I'm not sure. I think we will see. I think we'll be seeing this because I just don't see Alexei just like kind of giving out these squares for RabbitRain and his monastery for nothing, or like that easily. There are some downsides to that, mainly because this monastery was uh, was tremendously great for Alexei because he then was able to create this platform of restricting the city of RabbitRain to a dagger, or to anything else for that matter, whilst now this restriction doesn't really work anymore because Alexei will also have two meeples tied to that very same square. So, third vanilla for Alexei. Probably, maybe something like this could happen. No, just goes for another city and adds 2 points to his monasteries whilst trying to get a field meeple of his own, most likely. I would say that it's going to happen right now. Finish the city, drop a farmer, and he also has now created this square for himself. The point being that Alexei is looking to go here with a city tile and then connect with a field Dorito to the city of RabbitRain, which is going to be getting shut down as Rabbit is going to go over here and indirectly finish his city on the upper side and start a new city on the right, as it wouldn't really be justified to leave that city cap empty. Like, yeah, he could theoretically go for a farmer, but when the field is only 6 points, it's not really a thing that is worth enough instead of the 1 point city cap, because you also don't want Alexei to be using the city cap for his own purposes, namely doing something like this and getting a completely free, like triangle shaped city there. So, a lot of city caps in the beginning. Rabbit uses his final meeple, but it's not something that he needs to be worried about all that much. There aren't really all that many tiles that he can lose value on. He's gonna lose value on crossroads. Actually, he's not, because he just goes with a hero with a crossroad. But he might lose value on city caps with road, and he is certainly going to want to get this meeple back as soon as possible. Fifth monastery already off the game, and it is looking actually increasingly difficult, I was going to say, for RabbitRain to actually fill this hole, but he does get a vanilla and gets to kind of cover up these monasteries here. So now the possibility that was going on earlier, him losing value out of city caps with road is no longer valid because he can now go here with the city cap plus road and just get one more point on the monastery. Of course, he will be still losing value on not being able to take points from the city cap actually, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, he will lose value out of tiles like these, which shielded city tiles with a road. It'll be interesting to see what he does with it. Maybe trying stuff like this and restrict to a crossroad, but it doesn't really do much because, 7 crossroads are still remaining. Not sure what he should do with this. I mean, something like this is pretty much out of the question because even though he would be getting 1 point to his monastery, he would be making an 8-point city for his opponent to a spot which needs a city cap with a field which he needs there anyway, and he would actually not have the meeples to get that city. So instead, he makes a concession of 3 points and connects their 4-point road of his to the 1-point road of Alexei, just for the sake of getting that meeple back and not losing any more value out of future tiles. Which seems to have been a rather correct decision, being able to get those precious points back and then some with a couple road ends. Also now forming this blocking platform for Alexei's road. With one curve, he would be able to turn this road downwards into oblivion. Alexei, of course, says no to that and does have to restrict his own road somewhat, but it certainly had to be done. RabbitRain with some more road ends, but a bit of a tricky spot to use them. As like if he goes here, this is just a no-no. He can't go here because he would have to meeple the city instead of taking 2 points for the road. But he doesn't want to do that because then that city is not entirely safe. Or he could go here for 2 points, but then that would indirectly start finishing this city over here, which needs the field Dorito, a tile which RabbitRain needs anyway over here. And then he could potentially kind of accidentally prepare Alexei with a 10-point city if Alexei gets like a road, if Alexei gets a city cap with a road, goes over here, finishes his road, and then meeples the city. And then voila, there would be a more or less finished 10-point city for Alexei. Rabbit with the final monastery. This certainly is an enticing option and he goes for it, so looking to make a block on this monastery, and he likely is going to succeed, I want to say, but not yet. I think he is going to go for the liberation of his meeples, even though that also liberates 2 meeples of Alexei, but it's going to be like point-wise, this is going to be much, much better for Rabbit, as it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points more for Rabbit than it is going to be for Alexei. And now finally, both players have some liberty with their meeples. So there is only one vanilla remaining. And since there are no monasteries, that vanilla is the only tile that goes into this square. And Alexei actually, no doubt, is currently looking to get his hands on a Dorito so that he can go over here and prepare this 6-point spot for himself in case he happens to hit that 50-50 chance of the final vanilla. Rabbit with another Dorito has some plentiful options. Could take this city at the bottom, could continue his city over here, maybe even take this city over here, maybe attacking this city. No, that's not really an option with this tile, it's pretty terrible. Or he could go over here and, finalize the block. Alexei is gonna need to defend from Rabbit dropping another farmer. 4 points for Rabbit. That's all nice and juicy stuff. So the situation has equalized pretty well. Alexei 3 points ahead on the scoreboard. Both players with a blocked 8-point monastery. Rabbit with 2 cities, both requiring the same type of tiles. So city caps with a field, which is not ideal, but they are still quite easily retrievable meeples. Though this one is in a sort of precarious situation as there is only one dagger and his city gets restricted to that dagger. And for this one, there's the vanilla. There is one tube divider. There is a regular divider. And actually 3 daggers with the right-hand side curve. So still very likely to be finished. Rabbit, do we take 2 points here? Leave the city cap facing up? Actually up, I think is better. For the reason that... okay. Does make sense, certainly makes sense. So takes 2 points and leaves a potential 8-point city lying in a spot which requires a city cap with a road because he needs city caps with a field to different places, and it works out like a wonder for RabbitRain as he was able to take advantage of this 8-point city immediately. Some great board vision from the Japanese player. Hello everyone in the chat. Kaika, Sergey, Ian, Josef, Temrak, Milek, and Hugo. The current ELO record holder versus the previous one, and on top of that, a former record holder in commentating. Yeah, well, I guess you could call that a whole trifecta of a I don't know, a group. We're waiting for this match all week. I am certainly with you there, Timrek. We have been indeed waiting for this matchup. Okay, another city cap for Rabbit, and this time he decides to attack the city of Alexei, which was looking rather menacing. Now, do we complete our attack? Because there is actually only 2 tiles that go here that are city tiles. So only 2 attacking tiles for Alexei to use. arguably there is also several triple cities remaining still, so we could do something like this. No, actually, no, that's not really that good. What if we do? What if we go over here? What if we go here? If we don't want Alexei to actually have a good chance of attacking this city straight away, because we will then have still the triangles and the triple cities to connect. Okay, decides to go for the content route, I want to say. So RabbitRain, again, not afraid to use his final meeple into this project, and now actually all the meeples that he can liberate for himself are indeed city meeples from here and from here, and then he can use the triple cities over here. Alexei gonna be taking a mission to try and stop this connection from happening, but this is not the time to do so. Instead, he manages to get a 6+2 point roads and also prepares the 3-point road for himself, a 4-point road for himself with a curve. RabbitRain with some quick thinking, with some very quick thinking, and does two things at the same time. First of all, he goes here to prevent an easy attacking platform for Alexei to get to this city, which he actually had at the tile 4. And secondly, he goes here to be able to restrict this road into a crossroad, which he will probably do now, or just finish this road. I think, finishing this road is actually better. But this move certainly paid off immediately, at least momentarily. Alexei still gets a tile to attack the city with, and Rabbit still needs to connect the other meeple of his. Meanwhile, Alexei has taken back the lead on the scoreboard and even gets the splitter, and I think we might be seeing something like this, and Alexei will add a third meeple on that city. I think that is exactly what we are going to be seeing, because with the scoreboard lead of Alexei and having a few more points on the board, leading by exactly 7 points at the moment, he can, I think, spare one meeple for this and guarantee that Rabbit will not even get his second meeple in. This is exactly what he also ends up doing. I think it's a great move, and he retains the chances of himself just overrunning this route, or city even at this point. I mean, this can still get completed. Not great tiles for Rabbit, as he keeps getting these road tiles, which he does nothing with, and Alexei keeps drawing the city caps that would be great for Rabbit for liberating his meeples, or meeple, which Rabbit desperately needs to score more points. So Alexei, I think he's just gonna go over here and like kind of protect this square in case he happens to get like a ton of triple cities and triangles, and then a city cap over here. But no, he has other plans, and actually quite good ones, I have to say. So he prepares to get a another city cap here and to block this city of Rabbit at the same time. So perhaps with something like, well, this tile, which he could do it. He could definitely block it, but this is also the final triple city to actually attach himself to here. Now this is an option. Now this is going to be a full block of the meeple. And here we can see how this city cap plays a key role in blocking the city of Rabbit. There are no tiles that go here, and this is an annoyingly great timing for RabbitRain because, well, annoyingly bad timing for RabbitRain because he just happened to get a dagger to unify, not to unify, but to finish his city, which is no longer possible. No more triangles with a field, no more splitters, no more triple cities with a road, and Alexei is at the moment overwhelming this ruin as well. And at this point, it looks quite impossible for RabbitRain to win this first game. Something that would need to happen is Rabbit to get a city cap and then connect onto this ruin here. But then that takes 2 tiles already, and then he would need to get back this meeple to score points somehow, and like maybe somehow get an attack going on this field. But I don't see them both happening. I mean, actually, I can see them both happening, I guess. I mean, there is still one dagger, which goes here. So Rabbit will need to... Wait. Ah, buggers. It's actually not gonna happen because Rabbit would need to like attack this field with the straight road through like a ninja farmer or something, I think. And then he's gonna need this 6-point meeple back to then have a meeple to attack the ruin with. But then if he attacks the ruin, then he won't have enough tiles to actually connect to the field. So this looks like a pretty much done deal for RabbitRain. But let's see what he comes up with. Let's actually see what tiles are remaining, because that's pretty important. There are, I think, 2 road Doritos. Then this dagger, so that's 3 tiles. There is a triple city with a road. That's 4 tiles. Maybe a curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No curves. Maybe extenders. No extenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm counting still 2 city caps with field on the left-hand side, but there are no vanillas. Maybe a tube divider. Okay, so we have a tube divider. So that's something. So that's like an attacking tile to the ruin. Ay. So the Ninja Farmer, which was pretty much a must-do, RabbitRain, he goes for it, and unfortunately that attack is failing. as Alexei gets a dagger and is immediately able to deny the access. But actually, it's not that bad because there are still multiple curvy tiles to go over here and over here with. So we can still go with a double curvy tiles, like double road Doritos over here, and still connect to this field. Alexei gets the dagger, so there is one road Dorito and then this troop divider. And then something else. Oh yeah, this of course. So RabbitRain with 50-50 shot at getting to the field, but the field will simply not be enough, and he unfortunately does not even get the road Doritos. So as great of an effort as this Ninja Farmer was, with even backup options, does not reach its goal, and Alexei will be winning by a pretty substantial point lead. I would say maybe like more than 20 points, almost by 30 points. 15-point lead at the moment, and yeah, over 30-point lead and over 30-point win in the final difference of scores as Alexei takes down the first game and sets the pace for this match. RabbitRain might be a bit susceptible of maybe even too aggressive scoring, as he seemingly doesn't care a single bit whether he invests his final meeple or not, as long as he has somewhere to get meeples back. And he did that several times in this game, and as a result of that, he lost quite significantly points also in the beginning, I believe, and especially towards the end when he went for a double attack and got a bit unfortunate with the city caps and wasn't able to retrieve his city on the right. So we'll see if he is going to continue on that same path, or whether he is going to try and make something different. Alexei with the triple city with the road. I see it going over here or not. A bit of a untraditional move. I don't really understand why he went for this immediate one. I mean, like it's a completely safe move to do. Just going with this indirect finish of this road, and also making a rather nice city, like getting built up away from the monastery of his opponent. Like then he can easily go with like a Dorito here, Dorito here, Dorito here, and then finally finish this whole thing off with a vanilla or a tube divider and be happy about life. But instead he just placed his city under the potential attacks of his opponent, and the attack was made immediately. I think this is quite bad of a move, actually, if I do say so myself. Something that I would definitely not do, because you had perfectly fine chances of actually completing the city still. But when you do this kind of stuff, like your city completion potential is reduced into atoms. I don't want to say it's a mistake, but I think it is. Looks like very unfortunate draws for Rabbit after placing his final meeple. Yeah, I would say so. A lot of tiles that he does really nothing with. He can only like make potential blocking platforms on his opponent's features, and that is not really efficient use of a tile. Rabbit trying to get something done with the Quad City, with the Quad City, and drops an early farmer. Alexei attacks the city, and there is a bit of a vulnerable square or a volatile square here for either player to get a city cap with a road, go over here and try to overrun this city, which okay, which RabbitRain would have, I think, loved to do, but he had more immediate stuff to take care of. Could still go over here now and hope for this, hope for the divider, or maybe we go here and or here, and we just try to finish our monastery before we get blocked, because there's actually only one dagger remaining, and I don't think Rabbit wants to test his luck too much when he has the chance to be like kind of, you know, more patient simply with the city, with this monastery, and get it back easily. Alexei, I'm rather surprised he actually doesn't go for this double attack with still 4 triple cities remaining, but he has made up his mind. He has judged that it is enough to have this chance of triangle connection, but it does backfire in the worst possible way, as Rabbit gets his divider and is able to get 2 more cities on the field, and is able to get away with this with this 12-point city of his own, whilst leaving Alexei with the 8-point city. Drops a second farmer for a good measure, of course, because this is already 12 points for a field. It's going to grow to a 15 point, to an 18 point, and even possibly more. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful tile for RabbitRain, and he is now in a very, very good position, even though he is at the moment losing heavily on meeples in his hand with 6-0, but he has the field worth 12 points with 2 meeples. He has a nice looking city over here. He can get a meeple back from this monastery really easily, and he has now increased the size of the field by including this 1-point city over here, which is looking to be rather easily completable, although this is the final dagger, and Alexei, no doubt, I think actually is looking to do something like this, and then get a city cap with a road, and then block both this city and this monastery at the same time, which is definitely not a bad decision if you ask me. The only the bad side of that move, of course, is that that city would be on his opponent's field, which is already taken with a great strong hold of 2 meeples. So something that Rabbit wants to not lose, of course. Alexei takes 2 points from the only spot he can. Also, a little bit of a obstruction of the city of Rabbit, and I reckon we'll see a simple triple city move, trying to finish his city with future Doritos. One here, and one here. And like there are still a lot of Doritos left. 8 out of the 10 Doritos are still left, so this looks like a wonderful, wonderful move to be made. Because you have, 3 kind of perfect Dorito spots, and there's really nothing that Alexei can do to that city with one single tile. Oh, uh, I mean that's still okay. I can definitely understand this because Rabbit does see that all daggers with the left-hand side curve are gone, and he doesn't want to risk his city and his monastery getting restricted to that dagger with like Alexei going here with a road tile and another road tile. So RabbitRain trying to decrease the volatility of that square, but at the same time he unfortunately takes away this rather easily completable city from his field. Let's see, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually 3 city caps only to that spot. And actually, given that I just said that there are 8 out of 10 triangles remaining, it's not actually a bad idea at all to simply finish the city with triangles. Because there are just so many remaining. There's the first one. And I think it's a great tile to start going here with. Or do you go on this side? Oh, I I have to be strongly against this. I mean, I get that there are still 2 triple cities with a field remaining, and there are city caps that he can go here with, and like just in the best case scenario, get away with this large city, but it is just so unlikely that he's actually going to get away with it. First of all, because Alexei has 3 meeples in hand, and he is going to attack this city. He's going to attack the city 100 times out of 100 times. And furthermore, Rabbit also already needs a starting tile over here, and then he would be needing a starting tile over here, or the city crossroad, but a starting tile is one of the tiles that he would need over here. So the fact that you would need the same type of tiles to many places is not really a good thing to have. Rabbit also started a 3-point road, looking to loop this all the way around with 2 curves, turning also this city into a ruin now. Not even looking to complete it, just looking to add future triple cities and triangles to it to get some extra points on the city. Probably we go over here as Rabbit, or do we want to? Yeah, this is also justifiable because Rabbit also now wants to keep as many tiles in his disposal as possible to actually get this meeple back. And because he can already get a meeple back from his monastery with a regular curve, which there are how many? 3, 4, 5. Still 4 remaining, so that's not bad. But yeah, he just wants to simply maximize the amount of tiles he can get meeples back with. So now the city crossroad will be an additional tile that he can get a meeple back with. Does decide to go for the curve on the road as well right now, after not getting much help from the deck otherwise. Alexei starts to attack the field from a great spot. I have to say, it's a monastery spot. Still 3 monasteries left, a road monastery and 2 field monasteries as well. On top of that, there are vanillas, 2 vanillas, so it's actually impossible to block this spot as of right now. And as rabbits, we probably might not even try to do that. We could go here, I guess, and then try to get a stick cap with a road, then a starting tile. I still have to be like so heavily against this move though, because he just lost so much percentage points on actually being able to finish another city on his field and get this meeple back. And instead, when going for the large city, I think he I think he just effectively destroyed a lot of his chances to win the game rather than help himself. Alexei in a 9-point lead for the scoreboard. With this city at the top, so plus 14. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Rabbit finally getting a meeple back. So we still have this field in our control as Rabbit, so that's that's something. And we can get the loop and even increase the size of the field even further. Or we can also get a crossroad and just get the meeple back, which at this stage would also be just fine for us, I think. Oh, what a timing for Alexei to go with a farmer, anticipating this curve. And now Rabbit is probably not even gonna go for the curve. Oh, he does. Wow. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's understandable. Let's say plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points. And this is equal. 10 points plus 5. Yeah, plus 5 when we assume that these fields are going to be all connected to each other. But Alexei still has, I mean, this monastery spot and this potential city completion here. And how many tiles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, a lot of tiles still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, still 4 city caps to go here. So that's a lot with 15 tiles to go. That's almost, well, that's pretty much fourth of the deck are city caps that go here. Get Alexei Meeple back. And with that in mind, Alexei most likely is actually looking to drop another farmer somewhere. Maybe looking to place the farmer over here. Because there is still one starting tile, there is still one regular crossroad. And maybe even maybe even straight roads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, 2 straight roads. I mean, this would have seemed like a great spot. Instead, he wants to try and get to the field via curve or via a straight road-ish tile plus a curvy tile. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 2 curves remaining. So, as Rabbit, it's quite a tricky position for Rabbit indeed. Because like on one part, we definitely want to go over here so that we can have the potential to limit Alexei's monastery to a road monastery, which no longer exists. So that will block this guy. Oh, what a choice for Alexei now! Do you go for this? Do you take your people back and get the points for the city, or do you go over here and make sure that this cannot be restricted to a city, to a road monastery, which he does decide to go for, and he pays the ultimate price. I shouldn't be happy of Alexei's loss, I guess, but I mean, it's just, you know, this plan of Rabbit just worked so perfectly here that, I mean, you have to give him credit. He ignored this threat at the bottom of the map with Alexei's second farmer, and he went for the kill of the monastery. Alexei got a saving tile, a rather great one, but he just wanted to get a meeple back to his hand very quickly, and that is gonna come with a price of a 0-point farmer. Well, actually, that's not quite true as of right now. He can still actually get to the field if he goes here with a city crossroad, because there is still one remaining, and then he can go here with a straight road and a curvy tile. Like, there is still a way that Alexei can get to the field with this 0-point farmer, but it's gonna take at least 3 tiles, which is quite a lot. You know what? You know what Alexei could do? Alexei could go maybe over here, or like, well, one of the players could go over here with a crossroad or with a curve and actually try and connect through a straight road. Not the worst move, even though it is at the moment blockable, and it does serve Alexei pretty well actually with this 0-point farmer, so maybe not that great of a move. Also, this is actually only a move which Alexei would make, because obviously as Rabbit you can try and connect to the field from the top as well via a straight road. So there are just simply better alternatives to connect to this field for Rabbit. Also, Rabbit actually still needs to connect the 6-point farmer to the main field, and Alexei is trying to make that a bit more difficult. Whoa! Having faith on vanillas and to a monastery, and there are no more daggers in the deck, so Alexei, I think, is gonna go this route and is gonna block this meeple straight away. Is this a mistake from Rabbits? I mean, I think you have 2 tiles to make that connection. 1 vanilla and 1 monastery. Maybe there's a tube divider also. 1 two, well, no tube dividers. So he had two tiles, but this connection was blockable. I don't know about that. Because like you can now see that actually is Alexei ahead or behind? He's +2, +10, and then Rabbit has this ruin of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Rabbit is actually +2 at the moment. Which begs the question, why is Rabbit actually going for these rather risky field connections when he could wait for better tiles? Like you could have just wait. Actually, a far better field connection opportunity for Rabbit was to just simply go over here, no? Because he had the same two tiles, he had the monastery, he had the vanilla, and he would have had extra tiles in the form of these curves to get to this field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I really don't get this move by Rabbit. Um, I mean, his thought process must have been like, Alexei is gonna need a tile here to block, which he would be able to get his people all onto the field with. But, you know, you still don't need to take this risk when you are the player in the lead, even though you are in the lead by only couple points. Thought Rabbit would attack the field with the starting tile right below yellow's attack on the bottom left, expecting to draw a curve. Yeah, that's also a possibility for sure, Kolpnik. So to go over here, but I think Rabbit didn't want to place his trust on the two curves, especially when it also gets his opponent's meeple in the field, and I mean his opponent also has another route to get to the field with the same farmer anyways. Actually, as Rabbit, I would have gone for the big city with the starting tile. 5 road points plus 75% chance on 28 points. Would have gone for the big city with the starting tile. For this. Yeah, but like it's not his city. It's 2 and 2. So like it's not a completable city for only one player. It's tied. Five road points plus 75% chance. Wait. Yeah. So you're definitely okay. Okay. Definitely talking about this middle city here, but fortunately, this time it was not me who was hallucinating. It was the chat. So yeah, this city not able to be completed for only one player. RabbitRain also with only 22 seconds on the clock. So he's gonna have to play fast his final two moves. And this might have been one of those. He's 2 points ahead, but only 2 points. And there are quick point tiles still available in the deck. So simply a 2 point move like this for Alexei, or a 4 point move with the same tile and the same spot could make a tremendous difference. Oh, and Alexei goes for the field attack through the road, through the city crossroad, and he gets the city crossroad through the one tile. That's gotta hurt for RabbitRain. But this was, this was a really wonderful attack because with the remaining tiles, the vanilla, the monastery, and the triple city with a field, there were no tiles for Rabbit to block this connection. It was an unblockable connection. Alexei only needed to hit that one outer that he had, and hit he did, as he gets the whole field for himself, even after losing a meeple to 0 points and his monastery at the same time. He finds a way and the will. Ouch. And unfortunately for Rabbit, this means that he's going to have to win all 3 next games to be able to continue his championship here. And he is literally on the verge of getting eliminated from this competition. Those 5 points don't do anything for you if you don't tie the field and also give the back row attack for Alexis Farmer on the right. Unfortunately for us, RabbitRain is capable of winning 3 in a row. Not to diss Alexei, but I'd like to see the game this year, game 5 here. Yeah, I mean, you are not the only one. We are certainly here to see this come all the way down to a decider. A 3-0 sweep would be, just boring. And besides, all the other quarterfinal matches have gone into the final decider so far. So with Vladimir Kovalev and Pavel Hudek, 3-2, and as well as the other concluded semi-final, the other concluded quarterfinal with Napalm Eye and Pakshay, also 3-2. So there's a trend, and it's gonna be a shame for Alexei if he decides not to continue that trend. Okay. Again, an early lead for Alexei with 14-4 points. And an early field in the making. Alexei attacking that field immediately, and also is looking to drop immediately a second farmer the second he gets a city cap. Probably even with this. And another farmer. Yep. And this is already going to be tremendously annoying and difficult for RabbitRain to deal with, because there are simply no attacking points to the field. None at all. So I guess what you do is you simply continue with this first, and then maybe you try and block this connection, or try and block this square, and try and prevent Alexei from actually, getting anything there in the first place. Nope, just a 1 point move. Alexei is gonna keep scoring these city caps. Though the question is from here or from here. And I think I was about to say I think the answer is from here, due to the reason that he could then go, for example, with a straight road over here, then a curve over here, and block the road meeple of Rabbit, but that is not the case. Rabbit goes for another city and looking to drop a second farmer himself. Alexei, yeah, it was going to be either here or here. And Alexei looking to connect to the road of Rabbit. Something that is still playing out for Rabbit is the fact that there are still 4 crossroads that still go here quite nicely. Not having any second thoughts on dropping a farmer immediately as soon as possible, as Rabbit, as he adds potentially 2 more points on his city and makes this city a bit more vulnerable. But the reason he had to kind of do that is because it was about to be restricted into a city plus road tile anyway, and denied the farmer dropping option. But he might get into a world of hurt anyways with this tile of Alexei. We do get the farmer on the field, and we probably also meeple this 1 point city, so that if Alexei goes over here, as he might, then we are going to be able to restrict this square to a crossroad. Or if he doesn't, then we can simply finish that 4-point city, and then we can drop another farmer. But it's, oh no. Oh, come on. And it would have actually worked so well. Alexei would have not been able to disrupt this city. And we would have been able to even drop the third farmer and gotten this farmer to the field. Whereas now Alexei, at any moment, he can go here with any city tile and drop a farmer. And the point of that is to simply negate the farmer of RabbitRain. This isn't really great stuff for rabbits. Yeah, you can see the third farmer for Alexei is pending, and it is gonna be already difficult time for Rabbit to come out of this as a winner. Starts a 6-point monastery. Also, Alexei doesn't actually have to worry about these meeples connecting, because there are no more dividers, so this city cannot be completed without this city also, which means that this farmer can never have extra points compared to this 0-point farmer. So, is Alexei prepared to do something like this? because there are still, 6 triple cities and the quad city remaining. It's good odds of actually controlling the whole city here, and he's leading on the scoreboard, and he's leading on the field. I mean, his position is just marvelous at the moment. Or do we just take 4 points here, play it safe? This is also fine. This is also fine. We take away the option for RabbitRain to attack the city with a third meeple, and we place another city cap on our field. RabbitRain in a world of hurt does get to complete an 8-point city, but in the process he is making his second city finishing a bit more difficult and potentially providing blocking platforms on his monastery, which is also not great. Shame on Alexei for trying to win as fast as he can. No jokes with names, but sometimes RabbitRain's playstyle is too rabbit for my taste. I see. I'm sure Rabbit will value that comment. Okay, Alexei playing it safe as he should in this position. Simply blocking this city part of Alexei. Simply blocking the city part of Rabbit, and Alexei is left with an expansionable ruin of his own with 7 points extra on the scoreboard, and only 2 points behind on the monastery, so +5. Then having this 18-point field, +23, +20, 17, 20. I mean, Alexei's position is just absolutely marvelous here, and Rabbit will even need to use another meeple here just to be able to tie this field somehow and have a chance at this game. Boy, it's looking rough for the Japanese player. Do we actually even do we go for this? Would leave us one starting tile to get this meeple back. And then we do not. Instead finds another scoring way, which is pretty good actually. This is pretty neat. So there is a road monastery spot now for Rabbit, and he's looking to complete the connection here and make a evil hamster spot. Of course, also looking to get that evil hamster himself. Now the spot is completed. We have one starting tile to go here for the liberation of this 1-point city here. We also have still 3 more crossroads to fit into this square to get extra meeples. You know, potentially we might, and we will, absolutely will, if we get the crossroad, we absolutely will go for a third farmer if we get a chance to do that. And for RabbitRain's sake, he has to hope that happens really soon because Alexei is also eyeing on doing that. But before he just gets to simply stack up some more points on the ruin, Rabbit gets his meeple back, and now Alexei will likely be going, I think, over here for a third farmer because he knows that RabbitRain will be doing exactly the same thing as soon as he can, either over here or over here. But this is now the spot that is available for Alexei, and this is an unblockable spot also. There are still two field crossroads, there is still a starting tile, and there are still straight roads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So still 5 tiles to go here for Alexei, which is really good. Maybe goes for an indirect defense. Or not, he just goes for this, which is also fine. Rabbit not unfortunately getting a blocking tile. Also, unfortunately for Rabbit, his best blocking tile is actually the starting tile to go here with, because no other tile will be able to fully confirm this block to 100%, which is really unfortunate. But that would then open up a chance for Rabbit to actually even win this game. If he gets the block here, let's say with a starting tile, and then he goes here with the third meeple, with the third farmer, and gets the connection, and then he's leading on this 18-point field, and suddenly he has made a comeback. But we are still far away from that position. No, we are not. No, we are not. We get the starting tile. So now a very critical decision for Rabbit. Do you take your meeple back, or do you make a full block of this meeple of Alexei? And I think the full block is the one that is more important because RabbitRain does have two meeples. No, he decides against it, and the Alexei gets the connection as a result. I no. Ah, this is so unfortunate. But we still have winning chances here. We still have winning chances. We are +1 on the scoreboard. We are +10 with this, +7, +2, and then approximately behind by this field. So what we need to do is we need to get a third farmer in to tie the field, and then we still have the meeple equality. So this is our chance. We are now gonna try and get our third meeple in. We absolutely have to. And we are going to do that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's still one crossroad, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 3 curvy tiles. So still 4 tiles that are suitable for us. And like, there is no better place to do this connection around now, is there? I don't believe there is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though this is blockable, for example, Alexei could be holding that final crossroad in his hand, and he might block us immediately. But we still have to go for the connection because we need this field. We need it. And we go for it. Alexei gets a curve with what he gets a meeple back with. We don't get a connection tile. And we kind of need to hold on to this meeple in case we get the road monastery. So we can't really afford to spend it anywhere. The butterfly secures a win route for Alexei if the bottom field is tied. Adding 2 curves to end the road, in addition to the crossroad, he might need elsewhere and meeple the field. So now Alexei might not even be able to close his road due to road monastery. Oh, that is. Oh, yes, of course. Of course. As a result of this, RabbitRain can now bring this meeple around with the road monastery to the main field. But we still need this connection, because if we connect with just this meeple, then we are gonna be losing out on like these 9 points. We're just gonna be like unifying everything. So like technically giving Alexei these 9 points when we get the 18 points of the field, which isn't gonna be enough, I think. Miraculously, no player draws curves or crossroads here, so the chances of connection are still lingering, and they are getting better and better every move that RabbitRain gets to do without any restrictions on that spot. But we need that connection fast, because time is running out. We only have 3 tiles. Remember that, we only have 3 tiles. And one of them probably has to be, actually, not probably, but has to be the road monastery. But this is fine. This is fine still. We get this 9 points. We don't get the connection on the main field, but we get the 9 points. We just have to hope that we get this connection, which now is really likely to be restricted by Alexei with a crossroad into oblivion, or with a curvy tile into possibly oblivion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 regular curve, 1 regular crossroad. We get the 9 points. Alexei still doesn't get a blocking tile. He gets 4 points. Do we get the connection or not? We get the connection. We get the connection. Now we go here with no questions asked. We are equal on the field. We are +5 on the board. We are +9 on this, +9 on this. So +18, 14, 10. We are +6. We are +6 after this move. In an unbelievable fashion, we somehow have managed to get a +6 winning position with Alexei having only 1 more meeple. Now, those 6 points can still be taken if there are city tiles to take this ruin. And there's also this 6-point field. So what are the remaining tiles? There is a crossroad. So we do this. Yep. Alexei is gonna go over here for 6 points. And then there's a crossroad and a monastery. A monastery which would have been actually a winning tile for Alexei. But instead, I think we are now dead equal. And we get 4 points. We get 4 points over here. And Alexei gets 4 points. I think we win by a draw. I think we win by a draw, guys. Oh, there's a 5-point spot. We don't even need a draw. We just win by 1 point. No? I think that is the case. So Alexei was able to even force himself a 50-50 shot at an undoubtable win, whereas Rabbit only had. Well, that sounds really wrong when I say it like that, because it was just a coin toss of this monastery. That's it. Yeah, there's not really forcing a win or forcing a loss. It's just a coin toss of the monastery, I think, if I haven't miscounted. Yeah, 1-point win for RabbitRain in a pretty unbelievable fashion, which look like his situation looked so bad. So bad. But as we were able to see with this vanilla that RabbitRain created, this evil hamster spot, and finished it off with the regular curve, and he actually managed to also get that road monastery for 9 extra points. That made all the difference in the world. This is great. Now we get to see more games. This is great. Alexei could still take the 6-point field, plus there's a monastery out there. Yep, you just said it. So that is exactly what happened, although Alexei missed the monastery. Southeast below the ruin, yes, also something that I didn't see, the 5-point spot, but it wouldn't have mattered. A 4-point spot would have been just as fine, and actually would have been even more content, but obviously you don't take those risks of having miscalculated when you are at this level, so you can just go for the more point spots. Hurting your brain for 30 minutes and then flipping a coin for the win. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. That sounds pretty accurate. Oh, they have abandoned the game, apparently due to, I think, just the wrong starting player. And also abandoned this game as well due to, again, the wrong starting player. So they'll be, I guess, doing another tournament, or maybe they'll just finish it off with the regular games. Let's see. But we'll have to wait for like a minute. Okay, no, there's just a new tournament created. And now we have the right starting player. So, a early advantage for Rabbit, something that he, I don't think, has had a single time today yet. So he must feel pretty happy about that. Also, Alexei's city gets restricted, as well as his road slightly. His road also is in a pretty precarious position now after this extender, when it can be directed to the right, going towards the city and limited to a dagger. So that's pretty risky extender positioning for Alexei. But he didn't want to go for this either, because he could be restricted to a dagger there as well. So Just basically a waiting move for Rabbit. Can't really take any roads anywhere, so he will just be pre-building a road. Now I think we are absolutely going to be seeing this move from Rabbit going for the dagger kill. Or will we? It might actually not be as great as it seems initially, because RabbitRain would then have to go with something over here, but then that will not play well against his own city. So he might not be actually too inclined to even do that. Maybe he just goes for this and even like just pre-builds this road even further. That's also an option. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Create some platforms on this city and also obstructs the road of Alexei in the process. Easy 2-point move for Rabbit. And Alexei with the first monastery, with the final meeple, I think he will still be going over here and meepling this because he has a lot of different features in a lot of different positions all over the board. Over here he can use crossroads. Here also regular road tiles, crossroads. Here, um, let's say extenders, Doritos, extenders, city caps, Doritos, extenders, city caps, all kinds of tiles. I think Alexei will actually might even prioritize this over this. We'll see. Yep, he does. No stress in getting his meeple back immediately, and it does pay off as Rabbit was just about to finish his 8-point city. So this patience by the Latvian certainly is admirable. Welcome, Napalmi, to the happy group. Then, do we go? Okay, just a restriction move, just a normal restriction move, which is fine. And another one might even follow, or not with this tile. Rabbit's also again taking another early field, now with 6 points, and it has some room to grow. We might be seeing something like, oh, this is a great move actually, because it creates the platform for full block with tempo. Doesn't go for it though. I wonder why. Not sure. Also, what is working for Rabbit is the fact that one of these daggers is gone, and both this square and this square for Alexei are limited to the same type of daggers, so that's going to be really, really annoying to deal with as the Latvian player. Alexei gets the 4 points and creates a platform for a full block on the city of Rabbit. Does get the defense going, and Alexei, wow, not a care in the world for him as he goes for even more stacking and even more aggressive scoring. Also gets a dagger, which he desperately needed. And Rabbit, I wonder, do we ever consider doing something like this, like just taking this city outright, or do we just go for a simple move, finish this 8-point city, or that? That's also fine. We kind of keep the potential platforms of blocking this city even further alive with like a triple city with a field or something. Alexei. Kind of a difficult decision here. Maybe something like this is okay. Oh, the other way. But that further entices RabbitRain to take the city and do the Ukrainian technique. Not loving it, I have to say. Alexei also gets the second dagger and now is threatening to finish this city with still actually another dagger on the right hand side to fit into this square in case it gets restricted to that, which it very well might. There are also both dividers still in the deck, so that's gonna work pretty well for Alexei as well. He now has quite a many tiles to get meeples back. 4 crossroads, 1 triple city with a road, the road monasteries, all kinds of tiles. RabbitRain gets a starting tile and gets the 5-point road on top. Alexei gonna be going, I think over here, has to go and creates another city which he might be able to take on his next turn with a triangle, which would be just absolutely fabulous for him. Rabbit with a crossroad. Probably we just take our meeple back. It's just simply far better than getting random 2 points. Because like it doesn't hurt to have 4 meeples in hand, right? Instead of 3 meeples and 1 extra point. One meeple is certainly worth more than 1 point. The vertical splitter by RabbitRain is just to grow his field, given he's very likely to have a meeple majority down the road. Meaning this tile right here. Yeah, it does make sense. It certainly does make sense. And so far, it's working. I mean, there's a huge expansion opportunity for Rabbit. And he might even, place a second farmer here whenever Alexei gets, let's say, a second meeple in hand to this 9-point field so that he can make sure that he has a strong hold on this main field here. Though we did see just a couple games before how a strong two meeple hold on the field turned into a losing 2-3 hold of the field when Alexei started farming farmers. Gets the save. RabbitRain still, unfortunately for him, not getting a triangle or a triple city to claim this city, and it's going to be really annoying to deal with if Alexei gets the triangle, and he does get the triangle. And I have no doubts that he is going to claim this city. As a matter of fact, I am 99% sure that is going to happen. Oh! Without a meeple. Wow. That it does make sense actually. I mean, there is only one singular city cap remaining in there, so he doesn't want to risk his final meeple on an uncertain on an uncertain project. Certainly does make sense. For Rabbit, I think something like this has to be done. Oh no. Instead, he's focusing on protecting the field somewhat and trying to restrict the available city tiles of Alexei to city plus road tiles so that it'll be far more difficult for Alexei to get meeples back, because he now needed the city plus road tile here and here, and as a result of that, we did not see Alexei getting this monastery meeple liberated. Instead, we saw him using this as a road end. But we still have to do something about this city. We can't really keep doing... we can't really keep ignoring that, can we? Because it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's still a 14-point city if Alexei gets that city crossroad. It's still 14 points. Alexei now attacking the field. And now we are trying to make the block, which seems like it's going to work. There are only road Doritos and the city crossroad to go on that spot, so we do need stuff to come quickly though. And we do get the stuff. We are gonna have to go here for sure. We cannot allow Alexei to have this city and the liberation of this meeple. Rabbit, do not think, go here. Why are you thinking? This should be pretty automatic. Thank you. Alexei gets the connection on the field. Something that RabbitRain could potentially do is actually drop an insurance farmer over here, because there is still this one dagger remaining. So as an anticipation, we should do something that Alexei is definitely going to be doing, because Alexei is so far behind that Alexei will 100% of the time drop a farmer here at some point and hope to connect to the field through the dagger, and at the same time get his city out and get it completed. He would then be controlling a 15-point field, and he would get these 12 points for the city, and it would get him actually right back in the game and also in the lead. So that's something we have to be worried about. Like, I'm not kidding. We could do this easily with this tile. We can go here where we can drop a farmer on there, and then even have the offside chance, or the off chance of getting the second road monastery, and even just simply connect with that tile to the field. But we need to do something about it. We need to drop the farmer when we have 2 meeples, when we can afford to drop the farmer. Rabbit was just thinking about the orientation, and rightfully so. With this, yes, I think so. He just... Oh no. I mean, I get this partially, but I think this is just... Okay, this is straight up points, which isn't bad. This is 6 points, and it has some room to grow still. But Alexei's win path is pretty much dependent on this city and this connection, because he's so incredibly far behind. So I'm rather astonished that we are not doing anything to it. Also, I don't think... Wait, does this extra meeple really matter? I mean, it does in a sense that we can now again, we can do this again. Now, we can do this again. We can go here with a road tile, and we can now drop a farmer because we have 2 in hand, and we can still keep scoring from other tiles. I mean, but Alexei has to be thinking like, when is the time to go to the field? And I think his time to go to the field was with this tile, because he could place it on this corner here, which prevents the second player to then. So let's say Alexei goes over here, drops a farmer, or over here, drops a farmer. But then the issue is that Rabbit can just simply go then on the other spot and drop a counter farmer. And for that reason, it was so imperative to do this move with the field tile when you could have. This is actually the perfect tile with the field tile, because it still retains the chances of getting to this field via the road monastery as well. Now, as Rabbit, we gotta go for it. We gotta go for it. It's just so good. We have to see this tile, this square. We have to see that there's one dagger remaining, and there's the road monastery remaining. We go here and we secure the possibility of the road monastery, and we get the compensation if Alexei happens to get the dagger. I think it's certainly a must do in this situation. We have to go for it. We cannot let Alexei to make that stuff. And I see the chat is kind of agreeing with me, for the most part at least. Please let Rabbit not take the move to see auto exploding. I am going to be highly critical if Rabbit will not make this move, because I think it is definitely the best move that Rabbit can take, and it is necessary move. That is the first and foremost thing. It is a necessary move, because that is the best win path for Alexei that he can do, because he is so far behind. If we can take that away from Alexei, he doesn't stand a chance. We go here and we drop a farmer. That is the only thing we gotta do right now. We are plus 19. These monasteries are equal. We are plus 14, plus 9. These are equal. These are equal. Plus 15. We go here. And we are plus 15. Even if Alexei then gets to go over here with a random straight road and gets the road monastery, gets to equalize the field, it's still not gonna be enough. He's going to need the dagger. Why is Rabbit taking so long with this move? We are so far ahead. I cannot stress this enough. Yes, we finally go for it. We finally go for it. Thank goodness. We have delivered. And now I think Alexei's winning chances have just decreased tremendously. And I have to say thanks to Alexei not using this vanilla for his purposes to do this exact move, even though it's his final tile. He has to kind of rely on getting a good sequence anyway, and a very good sequence for him is getting the dagger straight away and being actually like standing a chance in this game. Uh, Also, we are now protecting the spot of the road monastery just so that we can, even complete our monastery with the road monastery and just make a 9-point move in case Alexei, for some reason, finishes this city anyway. So that's something that is going to be great for us. Or we can just finish our monastery with this. Also works. Vital, crucial, inevitable, it is. You're so damn right. Not, yeah, secondary thing, not also important, not lose on time. Yeah, I think Rabbit has learned from his previous game that he is going to take enough time, but not all the way enough, because I think some of his moves in the previous game were, I don't know, actually not in the previous game, but in the game where he lost the big field after having the initial stance on it. He ended up having like 10 seconds on his clock, and I think he made a bit rushy moves. I don't think he had the time to actually think those through properly. So that might have cost him in the end game quite a bit, potentially. So we have the Road Monastery, the Dagger, and some 2 tiles available. RabbitRain just simply takes a ruin, which is fine. Now Alexei gets the gets the dagger, and well, he can actually still go for this, I guess, and go for the Road Monastery connection. I think that's gonna be actually not here. That's probably not the best spot he can go for it. Uh, is there some other spot? I'm not exactly sure which tiles are remaining. Um, Perhaps this spot with the Road Monastery connection might be even better. Depends on if there are road tiles. Because if you go here for Road Monastery connection, then Rabbit might be able to drop a farmer here. So maybe we go here. Yeah, well, we'll go for the monastery connection. Also, unfortunately, we don't get the monastery for the max point, uh, for the max point gain. But it was still a great move because this not only was it actually an unblockable connection for the road monastery, but also it would have brought an extra city to the field. So it would not have been a 12-point move, but a 15-point move. Well, 15 points with 2 moves, but certainly shows again the precision of the Latvian here in the end game. And would you look at that? We have reached the decider! So the trend continues. Every single quarterfinal goes to a decider, and this is just marvelous stuff. This is just marvelous stuff. Oh, maybe we are even going to see a decider between Utse and Islun in their part 2 quarterfinal today, as they finished off the first 3 games in a position of 2 wins to 1 in favor of Utse, and they are going to be continuing at 1900 UTC, and we will be streaming that second part also. So potentially, maybe Utse has to, kind of secretly give away a a win for Isloon, just to be able to take that to a decider, so we can say that the quarterfinals were the thing, the shit in this CCL season, with every single quarterfinal going to a decider. This is fantastic. 2-2. A 3-minute break for these players. And oh, actually, wait, how many games can you actually make in a tournament? I thought it was like a best of 5 tournament with like 5 games, but apparently you can do more, which is cool. I'm gonna take a small 1-minute break here to get some water. Thank you, Larvatri. So we are hopping into the decider with the absolute titans of the game, the world record holder and the second world record holder, Alexei, obviously with a quadrillion other titles as well, like 5 national champion titles, a silver in the World Championships in 2023, and then he has also the second MSO Championship, and probably also something else. 20 matches is the max for Swiss system tournaments. Ah, okay, so it goes pretty far. Well, that certainly works well for everyone, really, when Swiss is needed. That's good, and that's good. At least BGA has not goofed themselves in that regard. Okay, Alexei going for the natural monastery spot. Gets 6 points, gets to control the road of rabbits a bit, and also gets to attack it nicely enough. Rabbits probably 2 points, and 1 on the monastery, gets to get a blocking platform on the city of Alexei. I think we actually, do we go here first or do we do this first? Ooh, okay, that's good. So anticipating the field to be that 9 point already. So maybe as rabbits, do we actually go here with a farmer. Not the worst option, you know? Not the worst option. We could also go over here and farm. Yes, I think this is great. I think this is great. Yeah, we could have also gone here and farm, like try and get the crossroad, but you know that leaves an empty city cap to a more annoying to a less annoying place for Alexei as this one, because now the amount of curves that Alexei can use over here have significantly reduced, because now he can't use any road Doritos or the one remaining dagger over here. Well, the one remaining dagger with the right hand side curve, he can still use the daggers with the left hand side curve, of course. And I have to say, I was actually anticipating this tube divider move to go over here with another farmer. Because I think Alexei will certainly be looking to go here with a farmer of his own as soon as possible, but this also kind of works. At least like momentarily, this still keeps the farm aspect small, and like we can grow the field when we have the knowledge that we uh, get these people back from the city. I guess we just go for 2 points. No? Seems like the most intuitive move. I guess we could also go over here and make the blocking platform. But like, why risk our city when we can just get the points immediately? Alexei is gonna be racking up some points. On this side because it's less restricted. And now even the third triple city with a road goes to Rabbit. And again, a 2-point move, I think. Oh, now we go here. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I think that's fine. Although I'm not sure if I would have done that like to the other direction, because we need the cities because we need city tiles with road here already. So not necessarily the best idea to turn the city like downwards and to try and get like a road Dorito, because again we need it here anyway. And now we might be in trouble with this city when Alexei is gonna go over here. Or is he? Does he do a save on here first? I think he actually does. I think he goes here first, and he's gonna or here, which is actually maybe even better. But actually, is it better? I'm not sure. Not sure, because Alexei wants to absolutely get this meeple to this field, but in order to do that, he kind of needs to make sure that a curve or a curvy tile indeed goes in that spot. Because if this spot gets completed with a field crossroad, it's gonna be arguably pretty annoying for Alexei, because he needs to then make this field meeple useful somehow. Rabbit directing the city of Alexei upwards with 2 tube dividers gone. So it's likely going to be working in Rabbit's favor. It's going to be very hard for Alexei, for Alexei to get out of this alive with only his city. Now he gets to do this and ensure that this 3-point farmer is going to be playing a crucial role in this field fight. Not sure what he's thinking here. Maybe just, double and triple checking the amount of curves that are remaining, but this should be pretty automatic move as it is. Then rabbits. Definitely not going to be meepling a monastery here. Yeah, okay. Just takes away the best monastery spot from Alexei, who is also not going to be meepling a monastery, or I would dare to say so. Even though, he likes to score aggressively, I think in this scenario where we have an ongoing field fight is a pretty precarious situation to go for, 4-point monasteries in the middle of the field. Rabbit's also looking to get a meeple back from anywhere to be able to place it over here. And actually, Alexei also looking to be placing a third farmer over here, probably as soon as possible. And Rabbit can't even do anything much about it, which is really annoying for him. Also, not getting any city plus road tiles, which he needs to try and liberate this city of his at some point, and it looks like this city is going to be dead in a matter of seconds, and it is when Alexei goes over here and is going to ensure that this city never sees the lights of day. Rabbit probably going to be going over here and taking away this field connection opportunity from Alexei, because Alexei is the one who is going to be more likely to use it, given that he has 2 meeples and Rabbit only has 1. But no! Whoa! I think this is a pretty tragic error on the Japanese player's part. Exactly because of this, Alexei will immediately go for the third farmer, and this is likely going to be trouble with a capital T. Not only because Alexei will be controlling this 21-point field very, very soon, but also because in case Alexei gets the one remaining tube divider and gets his meeple out of this mess, then RabbitRain has just made his own city considerably harder to finish, and it's gonna take him longer, and it's gonna be more unlikely that he is gonna get out of this alive. He might have just potentially shot himself in the leg with this triple city. Okay, he does correct his mistakes. Alexei is gonna go over here. Okay, just take 4 points. Optionally also go for like this, even though there are still multiple curves remaining, and statistically it is really, really, really unlikely that Alexei gets none of the, I think, 5 remaining curves. What? Not sure what this is. I'm not sure what this is. I mean, this was actually a great potential plan for RabbitRain to go here, I reckon, and just form like another form another curve spot. not just to limit both spots to a regular curve, but to also make another field entry spot for himself, because he's more likely going to need it. As a matter of fact, he is going to need it, because I definitely don't think that he can win with just like extra ruin points when this field is going to be so big. And Alexei is also in the lead with points, so not really something that is playing in Rabbit's favor here. Alexei won the World Championship 2013 bronze medal as well. Well, there we go. There's another title. The great finale. Hello, Joao. In the previous CCL, 6 out of the 7 best-of-5 matches ended 3-0. This time, we made a deal with the players to take every match to a decider. Yeah, there's definitely going on something behind the scenes. Only one right-handed dagger left, so Red City might get hurt quite badly. Yeah, meaning this as it did. Rabbit's dead meeple likely means he has to go for the city on the right sometime. Yeah, that is actually also a valid point. He could have, instead of the field, he could have potentially had like another route to victory if he wants to go for like a large city instead of the field. But now that situation is no longer possible, as he blocked that option away from himself. Right to go for the points in Alexei's shoes, just push into the lead so you don't need to care about the tied field. Yeah, as Alexei, I definitely think that going for just the points here is the right decision to do. I'm having difficult time actually seeing Alexei now having difficult time winning this this game, especially now that he has the field under control. Well, not the full field yet, but it's gonna be the full field. Very, very likely in the end. And he's 5 points ahead on this one. We are gonna have to say that this road is equalized. These monasteries are pretty much equalized. So -1 for Rabbit, 4 +6 goes for a long road because he has to score. So there are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 crossroads still remaining, and no other road ends actually. So Rabbit putting a ton of faith into those crossroads. Get some people back from here, which also brings potentially some other scoring opportunities for RabbitRain, which he desperately needs. So 1, 2, 3. Alexei is going to go for this one. Doesn't make any sense to take this city and indirectly finish the road of Rabbit. And also Alexei wants to take care of Rabbit not being able to make 10 points out of the city. Equal points 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 19, 11. So 11 minus the field. So about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About, let's say, -13 for Rabbit, and he is gonna have to conjure up something. Whilst Alexei keeps scoring, scoring, scoring. Not a good thing. Well, Rabbit could potentially attack the field from here at some point. Whoops. Like maybe we get a city plus road tile. We go over here and we connect through a crossroad, which would be wonderful. Or maybe Alexei just goes over here, which wouldn't be a bad idea at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, still several straight roads remaining, but I think this is still a decent move for Alexei. Although actually it depends if there are any tiles with city plus road. So 1, 2, 3, 4, no starting tiles. He does go for it. Then do we have city crossroads? No, we don't. We don't have daggers either. We don't have city. We don't have triple cities with a road. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We did have one road. No, we don't have any road Doritos either. So there wasn't even a road plus city tile. So maybe this wasn't actually then that strong, but I mean, it did clear out a field connection opportunity pretty well. So now what we're gonna do? What are we gonna do? Maybe we can. Do we go over here? Create another city on the field? But are there even any tiles that would finish the city? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one triple city. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, no city caps after this, so only the only the quad city remaining, which isn't actually help. It doesn't actually help any. So putting the city cap in any way to this field will never get us a field connection opportunity through city tiles. It will never do that. So that's unfortunate. We can go over here, I think. Yeah, we can go over here, and then we can try to connect to the field via like a crossroad and a straight road. Then get a crossroad here. But we have 3 tiles after this, so we go here, we go crossroad, straight road, we connect, and then we have to connect here as well. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, still several curves remaining. Yeah, I think this is the best option for us to try and win this game. It's going to force Alexei to drop his 4th farmer on this field. Actually, it's not. It's going to force Alexei to just simply go here with a road tile and take away this opportunity. But we could count on Alexei getting the quad city. Actually, we might even have to count on that. We go here, Alexei gets the quad city, then we get a road tile, we drop a farmer, we connect, and then we equalize through a through a curve, and then we might have a chance. Might. That sounds like a plan to me. Just 3 curves for Rabbit to go, also an option, as long as Alexei can't connect at the top naturally. I'm glad YouTube showed me this game is ruthless. When I play this, my girlfriend, when I play with my girlfriend, I have to play more friendly. Yeah, well, welcome to the world of competitive Carcassonne, where feelings don't matter, or let's say friendship doesn't matter when you have anything as a prize to be won. Oh no! Ah, we don't even try to do that. But like Rabbit doesn't have a winning path without that, does he? Actually, maybe he does. He can actually. He could have gotten a crossroad here and drop a ninja farmer. Then Alexei gets a curve. Then we get a curve. We connect. Even get a meeple back. And then we connect here with a curve and plus 1 point. So that would have been even a better plan. But okay, let's see. Plus 4, plus 12. Oh, and Alexei goes for the extra farmer, as he should, as he definitely should. And this is gonna be troublesome for Rabbit. Think we go here? No? Oh, but can we afford that? Because we only have 2 tiles. Man, we only have 2 tiles after this. Oh, and unfortunate as it sounds, I think we don't even have a winning combination here. We don't. Wait. Wait. Maybe we do now. Maybe we do now that Alexei gave us this connection for free. Wait. Is this a blunder on Alexei's part? Plus 13, 17, 12, 7, 2, plus 4, plus 6, plus 11. I mean, we are actually on plus side if we get a third meeple on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, I did kind of forget that Alexei actually had to make this connection because otherwise the fields would be just tied and RabbitRain would actually just simply win by points. Okay, never mind. It's not definitely not a blunder, but this might still give us a chance to win. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 curves and something. Oh, but it's actually it doesn't give us a chance to win because we can't really go here. Yeah, like we want. No! The CCCC! The CCCC! Imagine! Imagine this! RabbitRain does not place this city cap over here. He places it anywhere else and sacrifices the 1 point. And then he trusts that Alexei gets the CCCC at a critical time like this, when he would have had to use his turn to place it anywhere and not do anything about this connection. No. No! We actually had a proper chance to win, but this City Cap, this final vanilla that got us 1 point, destroyed that chance. This is the worst possible way almost to go. It it was such a close opportunity. Oh my god, it was a close opportunity. No. 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 The discarded CCCC. Holy fucking shit. I... There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, the chat has seen this coming too. I mean, CCC discard, it's still possible. Curve, CCC curve, crossroad, CCC curve. Rabbit had a reason to put the vanilla in his ruin, but it hurts now. Yeah, exactly like we said. So my only question would be, did Alexei see that when he placed the crossroad? CCC is actually a city tile, so we abbreviate the words. So city, C equals city, R equals road, and field equals F equals field. So those mean an individual an individual side of a tile. So like a CCC is city, 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 and yeah, that's the way we have named the tiles. Yes, all tiles have abbreviations. It's maybe a bit debatable on which order that you want to place the letters, but it always it never changes the tile to which in which order you actually place the letters. Like, let's say a like this, and but if you do it like this, it is still always the same tile because it has the same sides of the tile, but it doesn't actually matter that much in which order you place the letters in. So, wow. And actually, a fantastic point there in the chat by Utse. The question is, did Alexei see this when he placed the fourth farmer? Did he think that the only remaining city tile in the deck was the CCC, and it might come to into a situation where Alexei needs to be able to get rid of the CCC in his hand so that this exact stuff can happen and he can secure the win and he can just throw away that CCC, which would be a detrimental tile to have at this point. If he did think of that, that is some insane decision making. Like it is just some insane decision making if he thought of the CCC. God damn, the man is in the chat and he confirms all the possible wildest theories of our lives. Now this is the reason why this guy has a billion freaking titles to his name, and this is also why he has started this year with such a banger with a MSO Grand Prix championship, and then in February a world record and another world record and another world record. And that is also the reason why he is the closest player ever to have reached 900. And he's actually on his way of making some incredible stuff happen. Because I mean, technically, Alexei he has already won the MSO Grand Prix. He has I would say, great chance to actually win CCL. So that's like double gold. And with the MSO Grand Prix win, he has now qualified for the World Championships. So basically, he has chances for a triple fucking gold win for this year, which has never happened. Well, actually, it could have never happened before 2024 because CCL was not a thing. But now that it is, triple gold is a thing, and this man is on a mission. Ah, I taught him this move yesterday. Yeah, I'm sure you did, Person. I'm sure you did. Grandmaster level. Yeah, that's 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 something like uh that's like Hikaru Nakamura type of stuff. Or I forgot the most famous chess person ever. Magnus Carlsen. Yeah, that's some Magnus Carlsen stuff. Spoiler, not much. Yeah, I have to say, I mean, unfortunately, I didn't even get to yell at you because you don't make much mistakes. uh, I would certainly like to do that, but you know, most of the time you don't give a reason to that. But there, I can make up that reason. I can make it up. There was a CCL a few years ago. Wait, what? I'm not aware of this. What is this past CCL thing? Uh, you say you're able to elaborate? Oh no! Oh no! 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 My yelling quota is not yet met today because we still have the second part of Utse versus Isloon to go, and Isloon, uh, if I'm being honest, gave a lot of reason for yelling. If there were two tiles left instead of three, a curve and a CCC, would RabbitRain have taken two turns in a row? Um, I believe not. I believe this is still something that BGA has not fixed. If Alexei would have the CCC as his like final tile, then then I think it would still remain in his hand, like during Rabbit's turn, and Alexei would simply just discard it on his own turn. Yes, it has been scheduled, Alexei. It is taking place at 1900 UTC this evening. And well, if you are not aware of the current score, then I don't know if you want to check the stream, um, like what has been streamed of it so far. Then I'm not even going to spoil who is in the lead. At least CCC as Yellow's final tile doesn't hurt, because this means that Yellow draws the curve before that. Yes, that is true. So it doesn't actually even matter that the bug exists. The same situation would still occur as it did right now over here. Okay, so after this tremendous match, which was anticipated for a long time, and it showed to be exactly worth the wait, we have now concluded the third quarterfinals, and our semifinals semifinalists are at the moment Vladimir Kovalev, who will be going up against actually no one knows yet, because he'll be going up against the winner between Isloon and Ysematse. And then Alexei, with this tremendous effort, will be fighting against Pakshay, who defeated Alexei's countrymen. So now Alexei certainly has a reason to do a little revenge time on the Thai player for the good of his country. So tile is never taken away from the other player's hand. Yes, that is correct. I don't believe that that bug is fixed, even though that has been, I think, in the works. I think it has. Let's say the competitive Carcassonne community has seen some efforts in trying to get that fixed by the devs, but so far it has not happened yet. If somebody were to win due to the BGA CCC bug, would you settle this dispute by siding with the box rules or BGA rules? Box rules? Like the box rules most likely are so that you would just have to give that tile to your opponent. I think this is what Alexei means, instead of just like outright discarding that tile. If that unfortunate event happened, would this game just go with the bug, or would it have been remade? I'm pretty sure that in CCL, as it is, I think this result would stand. I think Alexei would then win, because as the CCL organizer, I mean, you don't have power to things like this. You can't. You cannot script this, so it's pretty difficult to punish one or the other for a situation that no one really was able to expect to occur since the start of the game. Rules for in-person Carcassonne equal to box rules. The situation couldn't come up the situation couldn't come up with couldn't come up AFK. Not sure exactly what that means, but I'm sure we'll get the explanation. Just to sum things up, we can see here for the clarification that Vladimir Kovalev will be playing against either Ysematse or his countryman. or let's say the the representee of the same community of RCP, and then Alexei going against Pakshay. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. 2 and 3, 3 and 2, and 3 and 2. Cannot be more tighter than this. 3 actions on your turn. 1, draw a tile. Next player's turn, which starts with drawing a tile again. So there's never a situation where more than one player has a tile in hand. Yeah, actually that is true. So if a tile gets discarded, you draw a replacement from all tiles available at that moment, which means that basically, because in like live competitive Carcassonne, it is a very custom thing for every player to draw a tile before, like on their opponent's turn, because they draw a tile straight after they have ended their previous turn. Then that's not like actually according to the official rules of Carcassonne, but in a live game it would almost certainly be resolved by giving your tile to the opponent if your opponent with his final move has to discard a tile. So that's the thing that is now being explained here. Woo-wee! What a eventful day, and we still have one or two games to go. So as a reminder, at 1900 UTC, so in about a bit less than 4.5 hours, we will be witnessing the part two of the rivalry between Utsematse and Isloon. I hope to see you all there. I thank you all very much for watching. It was nice to see you all here in such great numbers. And I will see you soon with some more Carcassonne content. Bye for now.